Hello, hello, hello. You are tuning into another episode of The Wunderkind Show. Today's topic, Ravens press conference. Look, we were all hoping that this would have been the last straw or the straw that broke the camel's back or the inch past the mile. And he had a press conference, John Harbaugh, the coach of the Ravens, and he addressed everything so eloquently, with such bravado. And some of the parts, I'm actually going to play one of the parts so you can actually hear, because he was asked specifically about maybe somebody being elevated more to the pass game coordinator over Greg Roman. And this was his response. So without further ado, here it goes.
On the field, even in terms of coaches, have you guys talked about changing roles as far as different responsibilities amongst the coaching staff?
We're not getting all that. I mean, you guys can talk about all that, and I respect that. You know, I love the fans talking about everything they can talk about. We're together, man. We're a team. We're in here. We're spending all of our time getting ready for the Atlanta Falcons with every ounce of energy and fiber we got, with a bunch of very, very good people at what they do, you know, who understand everything about our team better than anybody else possibly could. You know, we're getting ready to play the game. So all of this stuff, we don't have time for that. You know, as Coach Belichick said, we're on to Atlanta. We're on to Atlanta. And all the end of the bar talk conversation is for the people sitting at the end of the bar. You know, we're going to work hard to do the best we can and give them something to celebrate come Saturday afternoon. That's our goal, because we want it to be great. And we want our fans to be happy with it and be excited about it. But I also know this. Look around the league. It's December football. It's crazy. Did you watch the games? You did, right? It's crazy. It's like that every year. It's like that every week in this league. That's why it's the NFL. So it's not all going to be smooth sailing. You know, there are going to be times when you're going to go out there and you're going to have a bad day. You know, we don't want them. Nobody's more ticked off about it or can't sleep about it more than the coaches and the players. You know, but the thing is, you got to pull yourself off the mat and go win the next game. You know, and you can't. It doesn't. And we don't have the luxury of waiting until Saturday to go win it. We got to win it on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, in our preparation, right? So that's what we're doing. You know, that's where our focus is.
So that was John Harbaugh's response. To the question of questioning, you know, his buddy, his friend, his lover, Greg Roman. I'm going to be real with you. I said this earlier on a previous video, and I mean it. Harbaugh needs to be fired. He is so smug. Imagine looking at the fans after not 1 week, multiple weeks of the putrid performance that your coach team, because you're the head of the team, put on display for us to view, who you're hoping that we spend our money to invest into that product. You don't got a problem with it? We're working so hard. Everybody's good at their jobs. And the people at the end of the bar are just that. The people at the end of the bar. But here's the kicker. Those people at the end of the bar are the ones filling up your cup to the brim. What an answer. And listen, I know the media will let him get away with it because they'll just laugh on it. Because Harbaugh is very, very passive aggressive. And he can be very petty. And he'll probably block them from answering any other questions, or he will just refuse to answer any questions that person gives for a couple of weeks to let them or put them in their place. But could you believe that us, the fans, are just people at the end of the bar? That's right. So for all of the Purple Patrol, that's all you are. Even though I want to reiterate this very important fact, even though we were the ones that were correct, our analysis was correct, our viewpoints were correct, our thoughts were correct, You know I waited all day to make a video, specifically to make a video for this? It's sickening, man. I mean, just the way he looked, just so smug. Yo, listen, someone just needs to just... Oh! Got me out here about to sin myself. You know why it's frustrating? Because it's been put on full display, the incompetency level of this coaching staff. Even when stuff are working, they'll go away from it. And he doesn't even answer. I'm not going to get into that. Move out of here. I'm John Harbaugh. Only coach I can say better than me is Bill Belichick. Word to my homies and to my mama. What up to my father? That's how he acts. You know what? I've said this before, but I'm really going to put the nail. I'm gonna nail it home on this one. I feel sorry for Lamar. Everybody that said that, oh, he was drafted to the right team. The Ravens didn't know what they had in Lamar. They didn't. They did not. I don't think that they thought Lamar would be what he is. I thought they thought he would be a great fan favorite, a gadget guy that would just infuse some young energy into the fan base, some excitement, some extra spending. And he turned out to be a top 3 quarterback in the league. I would ask anybody, since Lamar is not the guy, what a lot of people keep saying, oh, the offense is bad, the coaching's bad, the play calling's bad, but Lamar's not great. Name one quarterback. One. Just name one other quarterback that would do great with our weapons. I would love to see Patrick Mahomes with these weapons. I would love to see how you would shift blame off of Patrick. Like, Patrick can't catch also. He can't pass and catch. Man, it got to be hard being Lamar. Because imagine even in like obvious situations where it's like, look what I got to work with. The O-line was giving up pressures nonstop on on Huntley. The only thing that they played great with was run offense. Oh my God, they were making gashing holes. And those running backs played absolutely outstanding the past 2 weeks. But pass pro, and I know PFF. Let me tell y'all something. When y'all come at me with PFF, I want to remind y'all, the game when Justin Houston had, 3 sacks and a strip sack, he was only rated a 50 by PFF. So what do I think about PFF? Boo! Hey, yo, man. Listen, y'all should be watching this video and say, John Harbaugh should be fired. Because it's past due. He's too smug, he's too comfortable, and he's arrogant, heavily arrogant. You can't be smug, arrogant, and ignorant. That's the trifecta. This man got the triple-double. He Russell Westbrook in his prime. Yo, hey, yo, man. Everyone was watching. It's like, all right, this is Greg going on. This man said, we're with Greg, and so is Tyus Bowser.
Bruh.
Yeah. Yo, he said, I had a conversation with Tyus Bowser, and we had the conversation, and he's such a good guy, he's such a good player, and he just understands, he's supposed to win, and he understands that, and if he wasn't a good guy, he wouldn't be here. So yeah, I'm done with that. Next question. Really? Really? Listen, people seem to forget. John Harbaugh, he lost the locker room during the Super Bowl run last time. And I think it's going to have to come to that, where the players say, screw you. Screw Greg. doing it our way because your way's not working. And we put our bodies, we're not wasting years of a coach can coach for 30 years. That's why listen, a coach, y'all would think, oh, if a coach does bad, he gets fired. He goes to another program. He gets to go to college, coach a whole bunch of young guys, make a crap load of money, and come back to the NFL. Please go look at the coaching carousel of the NFL. So for anybody saying, oh, they're worried so much about their jobs. No. Once you're in that fraternity, you're in it for life. Life. It's just so crazy, bro. The poor fans, bro. I feel so bad for the fans of Baltimore because you put so much time and effort into loving the team, supporting the team, saving up money to buy your children and yourself memorabilia, jerseys, bringing them to the food stands like $30, the tickets, all this stuff that people do to show support. And you're happy. Because remember the last time when we won, even with the putrid performance that they put on the field, he was like, that's a win. That's a good win. Delusion at its finest, boy. When I see them talk, I just think about the Matrix. I just think about ages with Mr. Anderson. This place, this goal, I just want to break out of here. That's how the fans feel. They just want to break out of here. And I heard one fan say the grass is always greener on the other side. Really? Hey, yo, I want y'all to understand this right now. If Lamar Jackson goes, imagine this every week. Imagine this every single week. There is no, Lamar can by himself on his shoulders get us 9 games, 10 games, and then the defense might give you 1. Justin Tucker might give you 1 or 2. No. It's going to be, if the defense can't hold them to 7 or 8 points, we can't win. I would love to see how happy you would be to root for that team. To be in all honesty, I'm not surprised that Greg wasn't fired because Harbaugh, with so many people calling for Greg, he's going to double down. He's like, how dare you question my thoughts? How dare you question my motives? I'm a Harbaugh. John Harbaugh. JH. I'm the man. And you know that. I'm telling you, you can see it in his face. When they said, hey, the stuff about the coach, like, you can see his eyes kind of roll. And he's like, forget the fans. The fans will cheer for wherever I put on the field. Some of us will. Not all of us. That's the problem. His seat ain't warm. You listen, John Harbaugh with his seat cold and his seat hot are 2 different coaches. 2 total, even the way he comes at the media is totally different. Totally different. So when I look at this and I say, man, like, what are we going to do? Well, this is what, guess what? Lamar going nuclear. That's our only, just like I said at the beginning of the year, the only way that we win this is if Lamar Jackson goes absolutely nuclear. He has to go so special that people literally bow their heads in literal awe. Movies made, awe-inspiring movies made of the Herculean effort that he would have to put forth for this team to even make it to the Super Bowl, much less win one. Sonnets will be written. Lamar, from afar, he let us keep our jobs. Yo, cheer for me. I just sang y'all some notes. Everyone watching is like, what? Yo. But listen, man, all you can do is laugh at this point because, you know, what else can you do? We're just going to have to see how this ends, and hopefully Lamar Jackson has enough left in the tank Because remember, it's not just throwing, it's running. Because, yeah, the running game's been looking good now. But we've seen teams say, you know what, y'all can't pass, so we're going to do whatever. Like, mind you, we're going against poor teams right now. The Browns are the worst team, I believe, or bottom 2 team in rush defense. So the game plan should have been pounded down their throat. Pause. So, we're not the last good real team that we play that has playoff, playoff hopes, playoff aspirations are the Bengals. Oh man, it's so disheartening when you think about man, they really wasted this dude's rookie contract. The good thing with Lamar, I believe, is though he's going to be good for another at least 7-8 years, and I think along those years he could pick up 2 championships at least on the low end. And I told everybody this. I think Lamar Jackson is going to end his career with at least 2 Super Bowls by his name. And high end, I think he can win about 4 or 5. I know that's a lot, and people's like, that's a lot, Nitro. It's not even me loving Lamar. It's me understanding that if a right coach gets him, it's over for the league. It's over for the league. Look how dynamic and unstoppable the Philadelphia Eagles look right now. And that's with a quarterback that's not a better passer than Lamar, and is not a better runner than Lamar. And is not as dynamic as Lamar. Like, he don't make game-breaking plays like Lamar does. We've seen Lamar, everything be close, and Lamar outrun everybody on a stout defense. Imagine him with weapons that could go get you 50, 60 yards on a 1 catch, on a 5-yard hitch, or a 5-yard slant, or a 5-yard dig. Hey! Hey, yo! I'm telling y'all, the NFL would change its rules. Because we can't have him getting Tom Brady Super Bowls. Like, he got 3 straight. I'm telling y'all. But yeah, Greg Roman is still here. And what do we think about that? That's what we think about it. And as a flock, we're going to stay together. We're going to root, hope. You know what I'm saying? But it's sad. Oh, it's sad that Harbaugh is still the man and Roman ain't going nowhere. Man, we're stuck with both of them boys. Hey, yo, but that's another episode of the Wunderkind Show. You guys can be anywhere else in the world, but you're here with me, and I appreciate that. You guys make this channel special. So please remember, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, help the channel, help you get this content out more to more ears, eyes, and minds, so we can shape the culture and hopefully make changes to the Baltimore Ravens. Jesus, God, please. So this is another episode of the Wunderkind Show. This is Nitro signing off, and you guys know my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. Yeah.